When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness,
a typical user that comes to me was into music, fancied learning to play the guitar, bought one, had a go, realised first of all that they've got these horrible strings on, and that when you press your fingers against them it actually hurts. Now no one tells you that, it's not in any of the books, so it's always a great big shock when you get the guitar, because when you see a guitar being played it doesn't look too difficult, does it? But when you get one you press your fingers and you get this agony in the ends of your fingers. So usually what happens is they put the guitar down and have a little rethink, you see. So they may persist for a while, but what happens is, like lots of things in life, life takes over. So the guitar sits in the corner for a while and they'll learn one or two tunes maybe. But generally they don't make anything like the progress they expected. And then this whole life thing takes over because they get married and they then have to have a job, and then they have children, then they have to and have another go, really. And one of the places they can look now that they couldn't look, of course, all those years ago, is the internet, because it's full of guitar learning stuff, jammed full. And that's one of the reasons that I started the business, because I didn't really like what I saw on there. So here we are, we're looking around and thinking, how can I do it? You know, how can I shortcut the process? Because my typical customer doesn't want to get involved in learning to read music. They don't want to learn the theory of music. What they want to do generally is they want to get the maximum results in terms of the numbers of songs that they can play for the least amount of effort.
So there's none of the theory in the background?
No, and there are two great reasons for that. One is that I don't believe that people want it, and the second one is I don't really know that much about it myself.
Yeah, you
anyway.
can just do it.
Because because to me, if it sounds okay, that's good enough.
Yeah.
So I'm not concerned whether I get the exact chord shape, whether I'm hitting exactly the right notes as in the original piece. I'm quite happy to shortcut, and I'll leave notes out, or I'll change. We have a thing with the guitar called the bar chord. This great big thing here, and it doesn't look like much. You put your hand across the guitar, this finger here presses all of the strings down, and most people will spend years learning how to do that. That can take 2 to 3 years to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
So it's no good me trying to teach a beginner how to do that.
Yeah.
would you know my name?
I don't actually teach the guitar at all. It occurred to me that I don't want to teach the guitar. What I want to do is show people how to play songs and tunes on the guitar. What I do have is a vast repertoire of songs that I've been playing for the last 30 years. And all I wanted to do, what I really want, two-handed shot. As you know now, I've developed it so that most of the camera angles now are with the camera over my shoulder, so we're looking at the strings as the guitarist would with the left hand.
Like in a close-up.
Yeah, and it has a really interesting effect on your learning as well, because as you're watching, if you can imagine you're watching the screen, you're looking at this view of the hand on the screen and this view of your own hand, and as you play along with a piece, it's almost like a virtual reality goes on. And so it starts with this G chord. So what I really wanted was just a jukebox, and they said, "Oh yeah, that's the song I want to learn." No, I don't want to learn how to play a particular chord sequence or a scale or a mode or theory. Just show me how to play that piece that I enjoyed listening to in 1974, and that's where I started from, and I've just built really a library of pieces that were my favourites. You know, if the guitar's going to be the dominant feature in your life, then yeah, of course, go to music college and learn the theory and all of that.
But you're talking about a different animal, aren't you?
We're talking about a tiny percentage of people.
Yeah.
And isn't it true, I believe it's true anyway, that most of those people wouldn't be scouring the internet and coming to sites like mine anyway.
No.
So if people are looking around on the internet, I think they want the fastest results, and that's what I'm attempting to give them.
And you let people try it out without any...
Yeah, I'm notorious now. We talk about, I speak to some of my mentors and we talk about the competition, and he reminded me the other day that actually I'm the competition, because what I've done is what to me makes perfect business sense. If you're scouring the internet, you have no way of knowing whether the person you're dealing with is honest, straight, whether the stuff's of any value, whether you should part with some money or not, because people are still reluctant to hit the button there on the internet. And so it's a case of building up trust, and there's only one way to do that, and that is to give outstanding value with no commitment on the subscribers' part. They have no commitment other than just to open the emails, download the videos. It's free. It's all free. There's I don't know, 40, 50 videos probably now.
On your
Yeah, if a subscriber signs up, they get those completely free of charge.
That's like a jukebox that they choose.
Yeah, it's a few of the technique things for the the very basic beginners, but alongside that there'll be tunes and videos to download. The tablature that goes with it. The tablatures are like a representation of the strings of a guitar. If you can imagine looking like this at a guitar from my eyes view. Tablatures actually showing where the fingers go on the string, so they'll show chord shapes and which notes get picked. And I supply a tablature with.
And that's.
I'll tell you what's funny. I get lots of emails and lots of phone calls, and people say, you've got this piece on your website, and I'd always wanted to learn it. And I realised that if I could just learn that one piece of music, that would be it. I'd never need to learn anything else. And then the week after, they're on the phone saying, you know that other one that you've done, and can you do this, and what about that? And of course, that's the beauty of it. I want to try and give the absolute best value I can with no commitment from a subscriber. They'll know if it's any good. They'll see through any type of hype, and they'll know if I'm doing this with a genuine interest in them becoming good at playing the guitar.
Because you have to try.
However, if you want to bang out lots of popular tunes and lots of popular songs, and instead of playing this great big bar chord, you're playing this tiny little thing with the two strongest fingers on your hand, and suddenly life's easy.
So it makes Eric Clapton accessible to you. So somebody can
sounds great.